Every single day people ask me, can I succeed with Amazon? Is it too saturated? Is it too competitive? Is it a legit opportunity? And in today's video, what I want to do is break down my latest product launch on a brand new separate Amazon account that I just barely launched 1 month ago. The product has been alive for just over a week. And in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down my launch strategy, how I was able to get my reviews, how I was able to rank it, and how I was able to succeed in such a short amount of time. So stay tuned. What's up, champs? Welcome to today's video. My name is Troy Peterson. I'm a full-time multiple six-figure Amazon seller, and in today's video what I want to do is answer that golden question of, is Amazon dead? Is it too saturated? Is it too competitive? And can I succeed in 2019? So to answer that question, I want to answer it a little bit different and give you guys an update on the newest product that I just launched on my second Amazon seller account. So if you guys didn't know this, I did open up a second seller account completely separate from my first one, and the reason behind this is, first, I wanted to show you guys, hey, this is a legit opportunity. I'm going to start from scratch, create a new brand, find a new product, find a new manufacturer, and launch this product with 0 reviews, no black hat strategies, techniques. I'm going to do this 100% legit. So that was a reasoning behind it. Another reason is, obviously, it's another great second source of income. I'm having another account. In case something happens to my first one, or if nothing does, I have 2 accounts that are bringing in money every single day. So it's kind of cool. And then the last reason is just to show you guys that what I teach and what I talk about in the channel and in my A to Z course is current, it's up to date, and it actually works. So I'm really excited about this video. I'm going to be breaking down a lot of good stuff, a lot of valuable information, so make sure to stick around. And before we dive into the video, I want to dive into my seller account and let you guys know that this is the most up-to-date YouTube channel out. So right here, as you guys can see, inside my phone, I've done just under $1,000 for the day, as you guys can see right there, and just under 75,000 in the last 30 days. So if you guys are new to the channel, and if you guys want to take Amazon serious, make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and I'd really appreciate it if you guys left a comment and if you left a thumbs up on this video. And also make sure to check out the links in the description below. You guys can join our free Amazon Champion Facebook group. That will be in the link down below. And then also, if you guys are confused or want to start Amazon, then make sure to join the A to Z Amazon Champion program. I'll include that in the link down below as well. It will take you through literally every single step, and this is a great video to kind of show you that these steps actually work. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. Okay, so here we are inside my screen, and what I want to do is dive into my seller account for my second account, give you guys kind of a breakdown of when I started the product, when I launched it. I'm 10 days into it, what are my sales, and kind of give you guys a feel of where I'm currently at. So let's go over to Amazon Seller Central, and right here, as you guys can see, I have year to date to August 12th, which is today. My first day of sales was in August. August 2nd is the exact date. As you guys can see, this is a brand new account. I haven't sold anything, and if we go to custom, we can go to August 2nd to August 12th, and if we hit apply, you're going to see $804. So it's been a total of 10 days in total of selling this product, and I'm really excited to kind of break down my strategy, how I was able to launch and rank, and kind of where I'm currently at with this product. So at this number, $800 in 10 days, it's not crazy, but for me, for a brand new product in the first 10 days, I'm profitable. I'll show you guys my PPC spend, how much I'm spending, what are my profit margins, and quite frankly, I'm really happy with these numbers. So we'll dive into all of that stuff, and I put together a little PowerPoint to kind of break down each step and some important information that you guys are going to find super valuable. So the first thing is right here. This is kind of my orders of how many units I started out with, how much it cost me, and I'm going to kind of give you guys some tips along the lines with this. So right here, this is my first order that I purchased, As you guys can see, I've already paid for it. I mean, I'm already selling this. I ordered 200 units, 200 sets. Each set cost me $2.50, and then plus shipping, the total cost was $720. So each unit is roughly like $3.60. And I'm selling the product for just over 17. So right here, if you guys look right here, I have the profitability calculator. If you don't have Helium 10 yet and you're looking to sell on Amazon, make sure to get it. I have the 50% off coupon code, so make sure to check the link down below as well for that. Helium 10 is a game changer. It's going to give you guys valuable information that nothing else provides, and it's going to give you really accurate information as well. So this is kind of showing me the cost of the fees, what are my profit margins, and all of the important stuff to really understand, okay, is this product actually worth selling? I've talked about this before. I talk about it in my course. Profit margins are crucial. If you don't have good profit margins, then then you might as well not continue looking and diving and wasting your time into that product. So check your profit margins. If the profit margins are good, then continue to the other steps and see if there's other potential ways to differentiate the product, improve the product, and reaching out to suppliers. So right here, as you guys can see, $3.60 is my unit manufacturing cost. That's including shipping. That's including everything that's landed at Amazon is $3.60. I'm selling the product for $17.25. So after fees and after everything, my margins are 49%. Basically 50% overall for each unit I sell. So each unit I sell, I'm making almost $9, $8.63 for each unit I sell. So that's pretty good. And I mean, if I was to sell out all of my inventory, if we go to calculator, I could go 200 units times by, we'll say $8. That's $1,600 plus my original $720 investment. So then after I sell out of that, I have $2,300. So after expenses, after Amazon, the account, after PPC, maybe it's $2,000 or $1,800. That's great. That's more money that I have, more cash flow to then reorder and make that second order. And just keep growing that business. So that's very important to understand cash flow. When do I reorder? And that's another thing that I want to talk about real quick is right here. I have my first order. I ordered 200 sets. And my idea behind this is a lot of people talk about how you need to order thousands of units or you need to spend thousands of dollars on your first product. And what I like to do is I like to kind of test the waters and see how it's doing. And instead of wasting a bunch of money, I'd rather test a few products and see what does good and what doesn't. And then what does good, I just keep feeding the fire and putting more money into it and growing more inventory and just growing that product. So the first order, 200 sets, and right now I've sold over 52 units, so I only have 150 left, and it's only been 10 days. So what I did is I created another order. I reached out to my supplier, and I asked them to draw me up a new order, but instead of ordering 200 units, I'm ordering 500. So this is something that depends on your cash flow and your situation. You may not have the money to order 500 units. You may only be able to order that 200 units again. And what's cool is in my Amazon seller account, it's been 10 days, and at 14 days I'll get a payment, and it'll be around $500 to $600 is what they'll pay me, and that's almost enough to cover that second order if I was to only order 200 units. So that's the nice thing is you can launch and really grow a business. Yes, you have to really manage and understand the lead time. How long does it take to manufacture your product? How quick can you get it back in stock? Those are all important details that you need to know. And if you can look at that and you understand the lead time, you know how much it costs, then you can launch a product under $1,000. I mean, right here is proof in the pudding. So what I did is instead of ordering 200 units, I'm going to put a little bit more money into it because I know that it's going well and I don't want to run out of stock, and cash flow isn't an issue for me. So I'm going to order not 200 units, I'm going to bump it up to 500. And 500 units, you'll see my cost per unit, I'm saving 10 cents, and then shipping, I'm saving another 20 cents per unit. So instead of $3.60, per unit, it's going to be more like $3.30. So I'm saving 30 cents each unit by ordering 300 sets more. So that's another thing to take into account, is obviously the more you order, the better deal you're going to get. So I just kind of wanted to show you that. And then another thing is, for me, I like purchasing and creating orders on Alibaba itself because of trade assurance. If something goes wrong, it's going to be insured. Alibaba is going to step in and I'll get my money back if something was to go wrong. So that's why I create the orders, especially for something of it's not super expensive. So I would recommend that. Make sure to pay for your products on Alibaba. Don't pay through sketchy, like it's like something Union. We got screwed over on another order a while back. It was a learning lesson. Now I just pay through either PayPal or through Alibaba itself. So just be careful with that. If you do it this way, you have nothing to worry about. So that's another little tip. So now let's, this is the margin. I kind of went over this, and then on the second order, what's nice is my margins go up 1%. I have 30 cents basically extra that I can use in marketing and really scaling the business. So right here, as you guys can see, instead of 360, it's 332, and the more I order, I bet I'll be able to get this down to less than $3, and so my margins are just going to continue to improve. So that's very, very crucial. So now let's kind of talk about my product launch strategy and my PPC campaigns. Here's just kind of a clip of how my PPC campaigns are going, and they're going extremely well. I mean, my ACoS is super, super low. The average is like 30%, and for a brand new product with literally 0 reviews, that is a really good ACoS, advertising cost of sale. And basically my strategy was I ran an auto. I have a manual for certain keywords that I find using Cerebro. I have a video breaking all of this down. And then also in my course, I have in-depth tutorials of each campaign that I start and run, and descriptions, and I break down exactly how to set it up. So if you guys are interested, go check that out. But I have an auto, I have a manual, then I have my champion, Amazon champion strategy. This works wonders. I mean, it doesn't get you like a ton of sales, but it's going to get you quite a few sales at a really low ACoS. So that's an incredible technique. And then product targeting, where I'm basically targeting certain ASINs, and those are the 4 campaigns that I have set. And as you guys can see, the numbers are really great. I mean, my total amount in sales was $800, and from PPC I've done just over 200. So the $600 has been organic, which is just crazy. And I'll show you kind of the keywords that I'm ranked for as well. And this is the best absolute way to rank. And a lot of people talk about you need to do giveaways, or there's these different launch strategies with Facebook ads or email lists. For me, I keep it simple. And if I use PPC and if I get full sales with no discounts, with heavy, I do have, as you guys can see, I use a coupon code, but I don't use like 80-90% discounts. I use 10-15% max discounts. I do that, and a full price sale is going to rank me a lot faster than a 90% discount. So this is kind of my strategy. I have a coupon code on it. I run these PPC campaigns, and if I did my product research properly, if I have my product pictures set up professionally and they're well taken, I have my bullet points and my description well written, then the PPC campaigns are going to convert, and things are just going to continue to grow little by little. So that's my kind of my launch strategy, is my PPC campaigns. I have 4 campaigns running. And then I'm also always adjusting it, adding new keywords, maybe taking away keywords, adjusting the bid, adjusting the budget as well. So that's the PPC. Right here is an amazing feature inside Helium 10. I'm going to do a video kind of breaking down the keyword tracker inside Helium 10. And this basically, what you can do is you connect your ASIN to it, and you put the keywords that you want to track and see what you're ranking for and where you're ranked at currently. So you can see your organic rank, you can see your sponsored rank, you can see the search volume of that particular keyword, and you can add certain notes onto it. You can add like the star and to kind of categorize it. I'll break all this down in a different video, but it's super useful to kind of see everything of, okay, these are the products, these are the keywords where I'm ranked on the first page. So this is just a screenshot of, there's 18 keywords where I'm organically ranked on that first page. There's like 300 other keywords where I'm on like the second, the third, and the fourth, and the fifth page. And for me, the most important part is the keywords where I'm ranked organic on that first page. And then obviously there's others that I'm trying to get to that first page. So right here, as you guys can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 good keywords with good search volume. I mean, this one is being searched 7,200 times. I'm organically ranked on that 17th spot on that first page. Sponsored rank, I'm number 2, so that's really good. Right here, 513 search volume, I'm at the number 12 spot. Right here, 2,500 search volume, I'm 10th. And then right here, 700, I'm 8th. And then there's some other ones where I'm organically ranked number 2, number 3, number 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 7. And it's a great way to kind of see what I'm ranked for. So this is showing you a way that I kind of track that, and then also showing you that I'm ranked for 18 different keywords on the first page in a matter of 10 days by just using PPC and not spending all that much as well. So this is really cool information to look at, and it's really fun to be able to track and see the progress, because I'm sure in a week, maybe in a month or two, I'll do an update and I'll show you the keywords that I'm organically ranked for. It's going to be a lot bigger. I'm going to be higher on the organic rank instead of 17. Hopefully I'll be in spot number 2, 3, 4. Because I mean, if I can be in spot 2, 3, or 4 with 7,200 people searching that each month, that's going to drive a lot of sales. So that's why this is valuable, is to kind of track the keywords and to know, okay, maybe you can spend extra on this keyword to really rank this and drive more sales and try to get this from spot number 17 to 5. And this is great information to kind of look at. So that's a great kind of way to track that. And again, I'll make an in-depth video on the keyword tracker with Helium 10. And if you guys don't have Helium 10 yet, make sure to go get it. It's a great tool and it's going to help you really skyrocket your FBA business. So here's another thing that I want to talk about, and that's my review strategy. So a lot of people talk about, oh, how do you get reviews? What's the best way? And to be honest, this product has 1 review, nothing else. And it just got a review just like 2 days ago. And for the first 8 days, it literally had no reviews, and I was getting sales with 0 reviews. A lot of that has to do with my product selection and how I differentiated and how I did product research. If I was going and selling an iPhone case and I was launching this product, it would be a lot different than launching the product that I launched. It's really low competition, super niche, super specific of a product. It's way different than launching an iPhone case. So you need to have that in mind. Your product may be different than the product that I launched. Your product may be way more competitive than the product that I launched. So what I teach and the product research that I talk about in my YouTube channel and in my course is more, it's more targeted towards the product that I launched. So have that in mind. A lot of people are like, hey, my PPC campaigns aren't converting, or hey, this isn't working. But your product that you picked could be the problem and the cancer of the whole situation. So have that in mind. But my review strategy is very simple. I have the email sequence. You set that up. You want to make sure that that's set up before you start selling your product, basically following up with the customer, asking them for a review, making sure everything went well with the purchase. That's a great way to get reviews. Then you have the thank you card insert. So basically every time someone gets the product, they get a thank you card and it says, hey, thanks for your purchase. We'd love to hear your feedback. I talk about that in videos and then also in my course as well. And I have a PDF in the Facebook group If you go to files in the group, you can see my thank you card kind of layout. That's very important to do. And then another thing is the Amazon Early Reviewer Program. It's 60 bucks, and Amazon says that you can get up to 5 reviews. They're not going to promise anything, but you can get up to 5 reviews. And that's a great way to get reviews because Amazon literally does what they say not to do, and they incentivize people to leave reviews. So it's basically you're paying like 10 bucks per review, and it's well worth it. One thing to note is if you don't have a good top-notch quality product, don't do this because people are going to be honest, they're going to be brutal, and if it's not a good product, then they're going to leave a bad review. So have that in mind when you're using the Amazon Early Reviewer Program. If you have a good product, I would highly recommend doing that. So I did all of this, and so far I have 1 review, and hopefully a few more start to come in. And that's another thing is I have 50 orders and I have 1 review. So the conversion on the reviews to orders is not always the best. I mean, that is good, but have that in mind, okay? And then, of course, you can manipulate the reviews and do other things of that nature, but I just try to keep it 100% Amazon compliant. So that's my review strategy. And then to kind of end this video, just a few tips on some things that really set me up for success on this product. Product pictures, very key. You want to have infographics. You want to show your product, really detailed images. Maybe you have a graph showing your what your product comes with compared to your competitors, or just making sure that you didn't cheap out on product images. A lot of people, they want to copy and paste from Alibaba, or they just want to have 2 images. Use all 8 images. Try to fill up and use that because the customer looks at the pictures more than they look at the bullet points. And so that's the second thing is simple bullet points and product description. If you have a full-on novel, they're not going to read it. It's going to confuse them. So what I've been doing lately, and I've seen really good success, is simplifying my bullet points. Instead of boring them with all this crazy information, have some fun with the description. Just get creative with it. You don't need to bore them with this is this product and it comes with this and this and this and yada yada yada. Information that they already know, you don't need to put in the bullet points. It is good to put good keywords in there, but you don't want to feel like you're being repetitive and just making this huge novel just to throw in the keywords, okay? So to have that in mind, simple bullet points and product description, you don't need to have a novel. The next thing is the honeymoon phase. I talk about this a lot in my course, and it's very, very important. You need to make sure that you're maximizing that honeymoon period. Basically, when you launch a product, Amazon gives you like 3 weeks to basically prove yourself. And if you have created that listing and it's been active, but yet inactive, and that may sound super confusing, but basically when you create the listing, if you don't either close it or suppress it, basically you're gathering a bunch of days with 0 sales, and that's not good for Amazon. So what you do is you either close the listing, you suppress it, you put the launch date to a future date, and that's going to help you so that when you do actually have units available and you do launch the product, Amazon is taking those numbers from the actual day that you start selling instead of the days that you don't even have any inventory, period. So make sure to maximize the honeymoon phase. And then the last thing is the less searched keywords. If we go back to right here to the keywords that I'm tracking, you'll see I'm ranked number 2 on a keyword that's being searched only 100 times per month. This one 300 times per month. This one 60 times. This one 50. It's a lot easier to rank for these keywords that aren't being searched as much. Yet they're not going to drive all the traffic. They're not going to bring in all the sales, and those aren't the end keywords that you're basically setting to rank for. It's a good starting point. You start with those, and then as you build sales velocity, as you get reviews, then you can start targeting the main keywords, and then you can start really growing and scaling your product. So have that in mind. You don't want to just go absolutely crazy and just launch and just try to get ranked on the keyword that's 30,000 search volume per month, because there's a lot of problems that come with that. I mean, I could talk about that, but this is good information, and this video is kind of going longer. It's over 20 minutes. But to kind of break that down real quick is why you don't want to do that is if all of a sudden you're ranked on the first page for a search term that's 30,000 search volume per month, you have 0 reviews, what's going to happen is you're going to get hit with Chinese hijackers, either counterfeiting your product or they're going to buy your product and leave a verified 1-star review, and it's just going to be a nightmare. So you slowly start at the bottom and then you slowly rank your product, and then once you have the reviews built up and you have the credibility and you're ranked for these other keywords, then you can target those massive search volume keywords that are going to bring in the majority of your sales. So start small and then go big. So those are just some little tips. I promise it's going to help you, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was just kind of a bunch of information, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update of my most recent product launch. I've been having fun doing it, and it's been going absolutely amazing. And I'm going to do another video on the second product that I'm going to be launching and kind of give you guys a feel for that product as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, if you guys want to see a follow-up video of this, let me know. Leave a comment down below. I'd appreciate your guys' feedback. And for now, I just want to say thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and leave a thumbs up. Join our Facebook group, join the A to Z program, and I just want to say thanks, and we will see you guys in the next video.